Okay, here's my last video, I swear. And I know I have terrible handwriting. It's so bad. Anyway, it's fun though. I have fun writing. Timelines. So I thought this is a good way to strategize based on the calendar. So for the season coming up, like we already have July, we have some dance camps planned. So all of July is really kind of dedicated to that. And there's some like mini performances and stuff that go along with it. So I feel like with that, we should have like a summer camp coordinator, whether that's the same person that's our yearly person or not. That's like one whole job, summer coordinator. And they might be a teacher, they might not. But this is needed, just to make sure registrations and everything are going the way they're supposed to go. Parents are communicated with. We have emergency contacts and everything that we need, that it's not just like, worry about things as we go. Like it's all sort of planned out. So then for August, I think that's a good time to do dance intensives. And now that we're not having our bathroom reno, or if we're having bathroom renos, it will be quite minimal. I'm just wondering if we should have a 1-week dance intensive for the more advanced or the older kids that are above like 10 or 12 that couldn't necessarily participate in the July camps. I think the thing here is that the summers are so short that it's hard to get people to commit to nightly classes. So I think that's something. Hi, Eric, come on in. I'm just doing a quick video for our board. I'll be done in like 2 seconds. And then I think in September, obviously registrations and promoting our classes, but this is probably a good time to do outreach. So if we go to the schools or the mall, for instance, the Flourish Center has contacted us. This would be a good time to do outreach because it would be exposing us to the community and also drawing in more registrations. December, obviously, we have our Christmas concert and everybody has holiday plans and that type of thing. So I think that should just be like dedicated to that. Then in January, again, we're doing registrations and outreach to sort of get ourselves out into the community. February is kind of like a dark month, so I thought that's a good time for fundraising because we didn't really talk about fundraising. Whereas April's also kind of since we're not a competitive school, it's sort of a dark month as well. So I thought those 2 months would be really good months to focus on fundraising. So we need like 2 major fundraisers. And then March, again, registration. I feel like we do registrations maybe too often. We could do this 2 times a year instead of 3. So that's something to talk about. Also, ballet exams would come in May. So that would be our other than, rather than competitions, we get a little bit more high energy about our ballet exams. And then, of course, our spring showcase. So I think really for this studio, we should only be doing these 2 shows because they take a lot of planning. And they're quite stressful, for the kids to get ready for. So anything extra other than ballet exams and maybe the odd independent competition is probably enough for our students. But I do think we should be looking at 2 fundraising events, one in February and one in April. Okay, and then also the other thing is to note is maybe we only want to handle registrations in September and March and cut out the January because that semester is so short. So our semester should be maybe 2 semesters, September to February, and then the second semester being March to June, just to make it easier on everybody. So those are 2 things to think about. And then I said we need a summer coordinator. So we would also need, sorry, just 1 second. So summer dance intensives. I think we need an after-school person, an after-school coordinator. And then we just need our main sort of admin person, slash, or you know what? Not main admin. We just call it like studio coordinator, who does like the educational side of things. So I guess the management is really kind of like a 3-part thing: summer, after school, and studio.